Hello students, today our lesson is Basics of E-Learning for 10th grade. So let's begin our lesson. Before explaining you a new topic, I would like to make a brief contents. So the first task, we will revise vocabulary we have learned previous lesson, and then I will check your knowledge on vocabulary. So the third thing, we will discuss, and then we will read with you, did you know the task? And then I will explain you grammar box. Then after explaining grammar, we will see some tasks. Then you will take your home assignment. Let's check your vocabulary. So the first picture is speaker. We have seen it before, previous lesson. Second thing is, yes, you are right, USB cable. And the next picture is monitor. Fourth one is, we have learned already, excellent, that is printouts. Next is microphone. So coming picture is good, that's keyboard. So next picture is, you have realized it very good, so CD discs. Next is tablet, so laptop, and then it's a computer. So this is good, this is printer, and then is scanner, USB flash drive, fax machine, portable hard disk, and the next is turn off icon, you know it, right? So this is headphones, joystick. So that's all. If you have learned new words, and then we will have task listening. Here we will listen to Jasur's and Sarvanos' conversation. You may look through the questions. Now then, let's listen.
Okay, so what do you think is the most useful invention then?
What? In the world? Yeah, well, that's a difficult question. I'm pretty sure I couldn't live without a television.
Really?
Yes, really. I mean, what would I do after school every day and at the weekends?
But television is just entertainment, isn't it? Do you think it's useful?
Well, yeah, it means we can learn about major news, events. You know, with digital television and 24-hour channels, we can always find out what's happening in the world. Yeah, I think it's really useful. But anyway, what about you then? What invention do you think is the most useful?
Well, my computer means everything to me.
Do you use it a lot?
Yes, all the time. Yes, I'd certainly say it's the most useful invention in our house. Even more useful than my mobile phone. You know, I do my homework on it, send emails to my friends, and visit websites and chat rooms.
Do you have it in your bedroom?
Well, no, it's in the study. You see, my mom and dad sometimes use it for work.
So let's check. I hope you have understood what was the conversation about. Now let's check. So if you have understood the listening task, then let's check the answer. The first question Jasur asked from Sarvanos was, what does Sarvanos think is the most useful invention? And she said, television is the most useful invention. Next question, how often does she use it? So she reminded that after school and at weekends, she tries to use television. So next, in Jamil's opinion, what is the main purpose of TV? Jamil said the main purpose of TV is entertainment. The fourth one, in Sarvanos' opinion, which types of TV programs are very useful? And she said the very useful TV programs are digital television and 24-hour channels. Fifth question, what is the most important thing that Jamil owns? He said that the most important thing that he owns is computer. Sixth one, Which other useful invention does he mention? He mentioned mobile phone is the most useful invention that he mentioned. Next, how does his computer help him with his schoolwork? He said that he does all his homework which he has taken from school by the help of computer. The 8th question, how does he use it to communicate with his friends? He said that he uses computer to send emails to his friends. 9th question, who else uses Jamil's computer? Jamil mentions that his mom and his dad uses his computer except him. And the last one, why doesn't Sarvanos use a computer much? She didn't say anything a lot about how often she uses computer. But she said she doesn't use computer much, but she didn't clear it out the case. So, next task. Today we are going to talk about advantages and disadvantages of e-learning. So, the first is no boundaries, no restriction. That means while we are taking the lessons from internet, we don't pay attention to the schedule of time. Next, more fun. So a lot of organizations or e-learning teachers are designing their lessons. In this case, just we are taking fun from them. So next thing is, it's just fun. As it fits to your time, there is no schedule for you and you don't need any school boundaries in this period. You can do your tasks whenever you want. But now, let's talk about disadvantages of e-learning. Of course, while taking lessons from e-learning, you can take your lessons from e-learning, but you won't have practical skills. That means you may have lack of practice while taking lessons on internet. So next, lack of self-control. We know you are taking your lessons from internet, but while you are taking your lessons from internet, teachers cannot control you. While an attendant is taking the courses online, a teacher cannot control the intensive learning as he or she doesn't keep eye-to-eye contact. Next, so, though e-learning offers easy, flexible to access a classroom in the student's own time, learners may feel a sense of isolation. That means there is no social connection with your classmates or someone around you. That is why you may completely act alone while you are taking internet lessons. Now then, the task is coming to Did You Know? If you open your book on page 139, we have a small box which is given Did You Know? Here you can take information about the distance learning, which was created in the 19th century in England. A teacher who lived in England had a good idea. Instead of teaching students in a classroom, he taught each student at the student's home. This is the start of what he led to correspondence course. That means distance learning. And the second is, in the 1990s, the internet provided new form distance learning, where teachers and students communicate over the internet, and we call it e-learning or e-lesson. Now then, it's time to explain you compound nouns, that is grammar. So, compound nouns consist of one or more than one word, and when even they mean partially another meaning, when we put them in one place, they mean one meaning. This means compound nouns can be formed in different ways. The most common way is to put two nouns together, noun plus noun. Or another common types are adjective plus noun and verb plus noun. So, noun plus noun, we have examples. They are car and park. Car is a machine. Park is a place, but both together make car parking, where you leave your car. Next is Iceland, cold place. So, next is shopkeeper. Shop is a market, a small place. Keeper is a person, but we put together them shopkeeper, use them together, and we make them shopkeeper. That means a person who is responsible for a shop. Last one is website. Next, adjective plus noun, type of compound noun. Here you can see several examples: blackberry, grandstand, greenhouse, small talk. Adjective plus noun, we have examples: blackberry, grandstand, greenhouse, and small talk. And the last one is verb plus noun. We have some examples: break water, fall guy, go kart, and run away. So, writing compound nouns. Many compound nouns are written as one word, but some are written with hyphens or spaces. In modern English, hyphens are less common than they were in the past. A good learner's dictionary will tell you how each compound is usually written. So we have examples where we can add all compound nouns, both compound nouns, and make words: bathroom, sheepdog, windscreen. And next is where we use hyphens: check-in, firefighter, son-in-law. And the last one is where we leave spaces in spite of hyphens: bottle opener, New Year's Day, Prime Minister. Now, if you have understood compound nouns, we have home assignment. The first task you will do at your home is make a list of vocabulary you had today. And next is make sentences using compound nouns. And the last one is write short story about your first computer. Thank you for your attention.